Substance abuse is a global crisis. It affects millions of people around the world. The World Health Organization estimates that over 150 million people suffer from drug use disorders. This number is only increasing. We need to understand this problem to address it. Many factors contribute to the global rise of substance abuse. These include poverty, social isolation, and trauma. Additionally, easy access to drugs and powerful marketing tactics play a significant role. This complex issue demands a multifaceted approach to prevention and treatment. The consequences of substance abuse are far-reaching. They affect individuals, families, and communities. Substance abuse leads to health problems, economic instability, and social disintegration. It's crucial to address this issue to create a healthier and safer world. We must find compassionate and effective ways to support those struggling with addiction. This includes improving access to treatment, reducing the stigma surrounding addiction, and addressing the root causes of substance abuse. Addiction is often characterized by a dangerous cycle of tolerance and increased substance use. When someone repeatedly uses a drug, their body gradually adapts to its presence. This adaptation leads to tolerance, meaning they need increasingly larger amounts of the drug to achieve the desired effect. The development of tolerance is driven by the brain's remarkable ability to maintain equilibrium. As a substance disrupts the brain's natural balance, the brain tries to counteract its effects. This leads to changes in brain chemistry and circuitry, requiring larger doses of the drug to produce the same high. This cycle of tolerance and increased drug use can have severe consequences. It increases the risk of overdose, as individuals may consume dangerous amounts of the drug to chase the desired effect. It also strengthens the grip of addiction, making it harder for individuals to stop using the substance without experiencing withdrawal symptoms. Breaking free from this cycle often requires professional help and support. Treatment programs can provide individuals with the tools and resources to manage cravings, cope with withdrawal symptoms, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Addictive substances have a profound impact on the brain, particularly the reward pathway. The reward pathway is a complex system that evolved to reinforce behaviors essential for survival, such as eating and social interaction. When we engage in these activities, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Drugs of abuse hijack this system by flooding the brain with dopamine in an unnatural and exaggerated way. This surge of dopamine creates an intense and pleasurable feeling, reinforcing drug-seeking behavior. Over time, the brain becomes accustomed to this artificial dopamine rush, and natural rewards like social interaction or hobbies no longer produce the same level of satisfaction. This alteration in the brain's reward system is central to the development of addiction. As the brain becomes increasingly reliant on the drug to experience pleasure, individuals may neglect other aspects of their lives that were once important to them. They may prioritize obtaining and using the drug above all else, leading to a downward spiral of negative consequences. Understanding how drugs hijack the reward pathway is crucial for developing effective treatment strategies. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy can help individuals identify and change unhealthy thought patterns and behaviors associated with drug use. As individuals continue to use addictive substances, they may develop dependence, a state characterized by both physical and psychological reliance on the drug. Physically, the body adapts to the drug's presence and requires it to function normally. Psychologically, individuals become consumed with thoughts of the drug, experiencing intense cravings and a perceived inability to control their use. One of the hallmarks of dependence is the diminished influence of the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and long-term planning. The overactivation of the reward pathway overshadows the prefrontal cortex's regulatory role, making it harder for individuals to resist cravings and make rational decisions about their drug use. This loss of control is a key feature of addiction and contributes to the cyclical nature of the condition. Individuals may recognize the negative consequences of their drug use, but feel powerless to stop. This sense of powerlessness can be incredibly frustrating and disheartening, leading to further substance abuse as a way to cope with these feelings. Addressing dependence often requires a comprehensive approach that combines medication, therapy, and social support. Medications can help manage withdrawal symptoms and reduce cravings, while therapy can provide individuals with the skills and strategies to cope with triggers, manage stress, and prevent relapse.